Hey everyone, today we are back at the property. I just finished doing my Sunday morning chores of doing the dishes. Looks like I did leave a few utensils there, but the doorbell rang. The delivery man came and dropped off a new toy here for us. Now, as you guys have known, I order a lot of stuff offline here, a lot of electric toys as well. And this time around, guys, it's an electric scooter. Now, I have also been looking at electric cars here, so maybe one day we could pick one up and have in our garage. But here it is, guys. I think it was $5.99 for this electric scooter. It is pretty cool. Now, on the website, this thing did say it goes 50 miles per hour, so let's hop on in. And this thing is pretty sweet here. Just look at that. So we're standing on it. We definitely have to have a good balance. And that electric, that instant torque is so cool here. Now, I'm really excited to be back here with this series. It's been a ton of fun so far. And we do have a busy day ahead of us here, but wow, look at this scooter. I really want to kind of go out into the street here. Just look at how fast this thing is. Wow, this is so far pretty good. And if you guys haven't already checked it out, go check out my new channel, Squirrel Farms, for weekly time-lapse farming videos. So far, this is pretty fun, and I think the kids will like it as well, so we'll definitely have to let them kind of come outside here. But that is pretty funny. Every single weekend, something new arrives that is electric. I'm just a huge fan of these, especially since you don't have to kind of really do any maintenance other than plug them in. That is really good here. But we do have another thing we got to get going on here, and that is a Christmas tree. Last week, we picked it up with the F250 Tremor, and it's just been outside, and it's been just kind of getting ready here. You don't really want to bring the tree in the same day you pick it up, and it's ready to go here. So let's get the door opened up here, and it should be a pretty easy setup here. Now the kids and the wife will be decorating it with Christmas music and all that later on today, so we might as well get this here. That way they could get going on that. But hope everyone's been having a fantastic day. Let me know how it is down below. Oh, this will barely, we have to kind of lean it down a little bit more to fit inside here. Oh, we're gonna have to get the broom out. Lots of like little things falling off these. Now I really do like the Christmas trees, but they are a lot of work as well. And let's see, standing it up will be a little tricky here for us, but we'll give it on our first try. So there we have it, guys. We got the Christmas tree inside. Wow, that actually did work out there. So this is a 12-foot tall tree, and that thing looks pretty sweet here. Now we just have to get the Christmas lights, all the ornaments, and the nutcrackers on top of the fireplace. But there we go. That's sweet. Let's keep the heat inside. It's only around 46 degrees here, and Diesel's out and about running around, just having a great time here. So let's come over here, give him a bowl of food. He always likes to eat, and he does eat a lot here. So funny story, guys, the Chevy dealership in town gave me a call and said they have a brand new 2021 Trailboss, and they said we could go take it for a test drive. Now one thing, guys, this test drive might cost us $60,000+, because once I test drive it, I might want to buy it here. So I think, why don't we take the GMC AT4? Now the Trailboss is kind of the off-road 1500. We actually have the AT4, which is kind of the off-road 2500 as well, which is pretty sweet here. Let's hop in the Duramax and head on out. Now let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you would like me to make the change here. I think if we were to go ahead and trade in a vehicle, I think it would have to be this Duramax here, because I think that's just how we have to do. We recently picked up that F250 Tremor. I really don't want to sell that since we just bought that back, and we've owned this for quite a few months now, but I still have lots more to do. I want a bed cover. I really want to even go bigger on the lift kit as well, since we do have another truck that could do all the towing. Now this upcoming week here, we do have a lot of cool content back with weekly live streams with the new farming series, and I really do appreciate all of you guys that did come on out to the premiere of it. That was pretty awesome, and we will be doing lots more here. But I'm just a huge fan of the Duramaxes, and this will be hard to not have one in our garage if we do end up doing it. But like I did touch upon, the moment I test drive it, more than likely, I'm just gonna want it. Now, if you do have any cool ideas here, please let me know. I have been looking at some electric cars here. Maybe, just maybe, there is an electric Porsche, but we already have quite a few Porsches, and I am a Porsche person, so not sure about that. But here we are. We're at the Chevy dealership here. They have so many cool vehicles, but they have it out front here. Now, they did say the keys were in it. I already gave them everything, so we should be good to go with a license plate to drive around town. But whoa, I think they're trying to get us to buy it. It's in my favorite color, dark dark red here. So this is the 2021 Chevy 1500 Trailboss, the Z71 crew cab, 6.5 foot bed. It's the 4x4. This thing is fully loaded here. We do have the bumper pull hitch, and oh wow, extra toolboxes there in the bed. That is pretty neat as well. Looks like just a bed mat. That is nice here. But let's hop on in and get her fired up. 6.2 liter V8, which I'm a huge fan of. Save the V8s is the best way to put it. But let's get going. We'll get the tailgate out here, and we could also open up the door. So really quickly, just look at this, guys. One of the best Silverados I've seen in Farm Sim. The amount of detail all the way around is awesome. We have the tailgate that works, which is great. But whoa, this thing, we might just end up buying it. But I think if they don't give us a good price for the trade-in, we'll probably hold off there. But let's take it for a test drive, and this thing looks pretty sweet here. So this looks to have the leather, the two-tone leather here, which is pretty sweet as well. It's a 1500 though, and it's a little bit smaller. This is actually a half ton, while the 2500 there is a 3/4 ton. But let me know, what would you do, guys? Would you trade in a Duramax for this big 6.2 liter V8? But wow, this thing has a lot of speed, and so far it's really nice. After a little bit of driving around town here, I am starting to really like this, but I want you guys to let me know down below, do we end up picking this up here? We'll definitely have to do some negotiations to see if we can get better. That way we don't have to really spend any money, and the best case scenario would be they give us more money for our truck than what this truck is worth. But I will have to say, this thing looks so sweet here, especially with the dark red. This thing looks pretty sweet here, and look at those steps there. That does look pretty sweet here. But let's hop back here in the AT4 and head back to the house. Back in the AT4, I'm really liking this truck as well. That's a pretty hard decision, but I think they were trying to get us to buy it. They're having the right color, right everything, and we definitely have to do some negotiation, but I'm not exactly sure. It would be the best case to have both, but that's too much money. But let's head on back to the house because we have a lot more work to do. I want to add some more flowers and do a little bit of yard work with a 1025R, using the loader to rip up some ground and plant the flowers there. But our neighbors have been pretty sweet. We actually went over there the other night there, had a great time, game night, and then we had movie night with the other one here. And I believe one of these lots here that are empty are getting new neighbors as well, and I am talking to them. They do want to borrow our 1025R, so maybe we might just go lend a hand for a video. I think that would be a lot of fun here. But wow, our Christmas decorations are on point, the best on the street, which is great. The Duramax is back in the garage. I think that's a good thing because that was a pretty tough decision, but we definitely have to talk with the wife here and see if we can get a better deal. Over at the greenhouse, I did plant the seeds here. We do have manure and water on the way there, so we should be up and running here within the next few weeks. It just takes a lot of time here. Now inside the garage, we'll just kind of peek through here because I don't have the keys. We have the drone and also the trail cat there. And one thing, I will have to park the F250 here because this is actually not heated, and that's the main reason why I don't have any of the Porsches here. So when it's cold out, it's really not much warmer in these buildings here. But let's see if we can get these doors open. They're always really kind of tricky. Sometimes the hinges are sticky and they just don't want to open. Let's hop on the 1025R here and get to work. This will be a lot of work here for us, but this should make quick work here of it. This is a lot better than doing shovel by shovel, all that manual labor here. And this 1025R is such a neat tractor as well. And I do have a full mods list up on my website if you guys would like to go check it on out here. I put a lot of work into it, and so far you guys seem to be really liking it. But the 1025R, you guys can see, doing a really good job just ripping up all of this. We'll be putting flowers all the way around this with a small landscape bed. I think that'll kind of finish off this. I was thinking bushes, but I kind of really like the rustic look of it and don't want to kind of hide the base of it as well. And we actually picked this up from an old farmer, which was pretty neat. The project is complete here. The 1025R made quick work. Now the wife and the kids actually came out, did a little bit of planting there, which was awesome. It's always great to get them out from behind the game consoles there, but you guys can see that really just adds to it as well, and it kind of hides the fact that there is a huge cement pad here. So let's put the 1025R away, and I think let's kind of go inside and do some research here on that Trailboss. But as I was doing the work, I just keep thinking about it, and we might just just have to see if we can get that for a good deal here, because I want it, but I also want the Duramax. Maybe we could convince the wife to keep both, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, that's pretty much it here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's homeowner series video. It's been very busy here for so many projects, so many things we have to get going. But thanks for watching today's video. Stay tuned for next one, and subscribe for more.